Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, Daughter of Increase. My name is NayDenise for those of you who are new to the channel or who just happen to stumble across this video. And I'm the founder and CEO of Daughter of Increase Ministries, that is DOI Ministries. And here on this channel, I help you guys to increase in your faith as well as your relationship with God and Christ through Bible studies, book reviews, discussions, and more. And I post 2 videos a week on Wednesdays and Saturdays. And so today's video, as the title says, is going to be sort of a digital Bible kind of look through, I guess, if you will say. I originally planned on doing a Bible study video, but I'm probably gonna record that tomorrow just because my head hurt. And yeah, so I did my first workout today, and right after working out I got a massive migraine. And so yeah, I'm taking it easy. I'm not gonna do the Bible study today. I'll record it tomorrow, which gives me time to figure out what I want to do. I was just gonna go over Psalms 1 again, but we'll see. But it will be a digital Bible study just because I want to show you guys how I use the digital Bible, in case any of you guys have gone out and purchased it or tried it out through the Remarkable Bible or whatever the case may be. And so I want to share with you guys how I've been using 2 of my digital Bibles and how I have been taking notes in them. So you will see my actual tablet, which is actually right in front of me right now because I'm getting ready to do something different right now. And so many of you guys don't know, some of you guys do know, I have a lot of Christian card games, right? They're like conversation starters and things like that. And so one of the games that I have is called Christian Culture, the game of Christian conversations, and it has 103 questions. There are icebreakers, hot topics, stories, and interpretations. I also have this, which is called Word Teasers. This is the Faith Edition, and they are faith-based conversation starters for the whole family. I recently got these because my church, we had a Mother's Day, pre-Mother's Day luncheon, and I was in charge of games, and so got the So You Think You Know the Bible game. It's a fun Christian Bible trivia game, which kind of tripped me up. We didn't get a chance to play this one, but when I looked through the questions and stuff, I was kind of tripped up myself, so this is definitely going to be a fun one that I'm going to use. And then also we have Get Churched, which is by the same Culture Games company. They make this, they have this. And so yeah, this is kind of like charades and Pictionary and all that in one, but it is faith-based, of course. And this, we had so much fun playing. We really only got a chance to do the sing and the act, but yeah, my church had so much fun playing this, and so definitely for adults this would be so fun. But what I wanted to do is start incorporating these on my channel. I know I mentioned it previously, and I think I did it in 1 or 2 videos. I never went back to it, and so I want to make sure that I at least do these in videos. And so what I'm gonna do is, because this has 4 colors, if you guys can see, blue, red, green, and yellow, I have a color wheel in front of me, and I'm going to spin it twice, pick 2 cards, and answer them. And then you guys can also answer the questions down below. And so I'm going to spin the wheel and show you guys me spinning the wheel. Uh-oh, how can I do this? Okay, so ready? Spin. Okay, so the first color is going to be red, and the second one is going to be, ooh, green. Okay, a green and a red card. So I really wanted to just do the icebreakers because icebreaker is blue, but red is hot topics and green is interpretations. And so we're gonna take out the entire deck, all the cards. I need the green deck of cards and the red. Okay, and so I have the red here. I am going to shuffle up the red and just fan them out and pick a card, so you guys can see. Just going to pick whatever this, if I can get it out. I have a card here, have not looked at it. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same thing again with the green cards. And just pull out a card. I have one here. So I don't know, so this makes it fun because you get my authentic answer, and I think it's a great way to get interaction going in the comment section. And so red and green. So starting out with the red card, it says, what is sin? Do you believe all sins are equal? That is the question there. And so sin to me is anything that goes against God, anything that goes against what he has written in his word, anything that is in opposition to him. And do I believe all sins are equal? I would like to say no, but obviously I do know and understand that they are all equal, even though in my mind I think someone who commits murder is 10 times worse than someone who steals. But again, someone might murder someone in self-defense, and it's not that it's right, but all sin is equal in my mind, and sin is anything in opposition of his word and his will and his way. So yeah, if you guys want to answer that question, leave your answer down below. And then to the green card, it says, ooh, what does this mean to you? So it gave me a scripture. It's Mark 8:36. It says, what good is it for someone to gain the whole world yet forfeit their soul? Whew. And these questions should have popped up on the screen as I was reading them. But what good is it for someone to gain the whole world yet forfeit their soul? For me, what comes to mind automatically is a celebrity, right? Celebrities, when they're regular people, right? They want fame, they want fortune, they want money, they want the wealth, right? And they pretty much sometimes, not all the times, there are some people who don't, but most of them pretty much lower their standards, go over their boundaries, right? Because they want that lifestyle. And so you want this lifestyle, but when you finally have acquired this lifestyle, you're left broken, you're left empty, you're left without real friends, you're left without family, right? You have nothing. And so for me, personally, this just keeps me in the mindset of understanding that, you know, gaining the whole world means nothing. Gaining every desire that I want means nothing, especially if it will leave me empty. And I don't want to be empty, if that makes sense. So I hope my answer made sense. But yeah, these were the two questions for today. So again, they were popped up on the screen, and they are also pinned down below in the comment section for you guys to answer for yourselves. But yeah, again, this is the Christian Culture Game of Conversations by Culture Games. You can get this on Amazon. I'll leave a link down below if you guys are interested. But yeah, these questions are pretty fun and they get you going. I do use these a lot with my church when we have Bible studies. When I have to teach, I use them as like icebreakers to get the class going. But yeah, okay, and so now I'm going to basically flip the camera around and show you guys two of the Bibles that I've been using mainly a lot. The first one will be the Remarkable Bible. That is completely free. You can get it on the website, remarkablebible.com. I'll leave it linked down below. I'm using the King James. They also come in the WEB and the NET, I think it is. There's two other translations you can get. I do have all the translations on my tablet, but I mainly use the King James, and I'll show you guys that. And then the second Bible I'm going to share with you guys is the Essentials Bible in the King James translation from the BiblePaintShop. That Bible comes in 3 translations, I think, or 2. The ASV and the King James. Yeah, so the ASV and the King James. And it is such a great Bible. I've been loving it, and I started using it last night, I think it was. And so yeah, I'm going to flip the camera around so you guys can get a look inside of my digital Bibles. Okay guys, so here is the home screen to my tablet. These icons I will show you guys in a minute, but I have a few things popped over on the side, which we'll get into. But if you guys don't know, I use Touchnotes. That is the app that I prefer and I've been loving. I have tried all the other apps, and I guess I can show you guys a few. So I've tried Samsung Notes, which I do love and enjoy. I've tried Penly, which I do enjoy. I have used Note Shelf, which was a little bit hard for me to use, I guess, and so I prefer Touchnotes, and so that's what I use. And so opening Touchnotes right now, I just have these 2 folders here. Touchnotes did an update, which then kind of deleted everything out of the app. Then I had to try to resync everything, and it just wasn't working. And so I was able to resync my planners that I needed and the main Bible that I had, and so I just uploaded, I guess, all the other things, and then changed my Dropbox account because main Dropbox, the Dropbox account that I use for Daughter of Increase does not have a lot of storage, and so I switched it over to my personal Dropbox, which has a lot more storage, which works well. And if you guys are wondering, this thing over here is just my cup of coffee for the day. I didn't drink my coffee until after my workout today, so that is what I have. And so you're gonna go into the planner, I'm sorry, the Bibles icon, and you guys can see I have a bunch of Bibles here. I have 3 copies of this Bible. This is the BiblePaintShop King James Essentials Bible. This Bible I'm going to use for my personal studying, and then I uploaded 2 more copies, right? So I have one for, it says DOI video, which it will be for the digital Bible studies that I do, and then this one says PGL Bible Study Notes. This is the one that I do with Daisha of Planning a Godly Life. And then I have 2 copies of the Remarkable Bible in the King James. This one I'll be using for a different video soon. And then this one says FTFWC Bible Notes, because this is where I put all of my notes from my church, be it Bible study or sermons. And so the first one I'm going to share with you guys is the FTFWC Bible Notes, my church notes. I'll show you guys that real quick, and I will put this into full screen mode. And so I'm going to go to the very beginning of this Bible so you guys can see. So here is the cover, the Remarkable Bible. Again, links will be down below. This Bible is 100% free. You don't have to pay for this Bible at all. It comes in the standard King James version as well as 2 other versions. I do own them. I did not put them in here to share with you guys, but I think I did a video sharing with you all the Bibles that I have, and I talked about it a little bit more. But again, the website is right here, remarkablebible.com. If you go to it, you'll be able to download it. This was originally created for iPhone users. As you can see, it says iOS apps. Oops, sorry, I don't know what's going on. It says iOS apps, but it is compatible on Androids as well, which I have. And right now I have it at 75%. And this is the 2018 version of the Remarkable Bible. And so you swipe. You have your introduction at the top. Along here you have a Bible in 1 year reading plan. Let me switch out of that. I don't know why. They might do an update soon on this because it's kind of acting out, and I heard from Daisha on her channel a lot, when the app starts to act a little wonky, it means an update is coming, and so an update might be coming soon. But at the top is a 1 year Bible reading plan, so you can just click it. I'm gonna click there and it will take you directly there, and you can just check off as you read, which I think is great that it has that. Then you have your introduction, which you pass, and you have the Old Testament and the New Testament. And so I don't think I have any notes in the Old Testament, honestly. I think I started taking notes in Genesis and never really went back to yeah, I don't remember where my notes are for Genesis. Was it 21? Oh, sorry, no, it wasn't Genesis. See, I'm confusing myself. So I don't think I have any notes in the Old Testament, but the New Testament has notes. I think it was John 21 and 1. I started, or was it 20 and 1? I think it was 20 and 1. Yeah, it was John 20 and 1. I don't know why my notes are not here, so don't know. Let me figure that out. That's a little confusing to me. Hold on. Or did I put it in this one? Yes. Okay. So the notes, I knew I was doing something. So the notes I have from church, you guys can see it says Sunday, April 24th. I did highlight. I'm actually going to go back to watch the video because the sermon was so good that I could not pay attention to it. And so that's fine because I need to take these out of here and put them in the other. Oh, that's what it was. Okay, so this Bible I was going to use for sermon notes from like being in church, and then the other copy that I just opened recently would have been the one specifically for Bible study notes. That's what it was. And so yeah, I had started putting my notes here, but I never went back and finished it. So there we go, unconfused. See, I just got unconfused. And so what I'm going to do is oh, sorry, I'm going to rename this real quick because I confused myself just now. So sermon notes will go here, and then this will be Bible study notes. See, I confused myself and we got unconfused. So that one is for sermons. This one is the Bible study notes. Okay. So now I'm good. So I'm going to go back to Galatians, because that's really where I have all of my Bible study notes right now from. I do need to go back and watch other videos and plug those notes in, but that would be a lot of work, and so it hasn't been done yet. But yeah, so you guys can see here, you get your 1-year Bible reading plan at the top. You have your icon here to take you back to the main book selection, and then this icon here will take you to your chapter selection. So if I click the book, I go back to my chapter, and if I click the stack of books here, it'll take me back to the actual table of contents. And so going back to Galatians chapter 1, I'm just gonna swipe so you guys can see. Here's what that looks like. All right, we're almost done with Galatians, which is crazy. My bishop has gone through James, he's gone through Galatians, First Peter as well, I think, if I'm not mistaken, and I think he did Jude, I think. I gotta go back because I'm terrible, right? But yeah, so I do highlight in here. I do write my notes out in here, either using a keyboard, which this is my keyboard. It is a Jellycomb keyboard in lavender. That's what I use. I also have a rose gold mouse that I use, and so depending on how I'm feeling, I'll either write it out with the pen, the S Pen, or type it out. But mainly for these, I type out. So my bishop basically goes live every Wednesday. He calls it midweek manna, or mana as some people say, and it is basically a book by book, verse by verse Bible study that he's done. And so he's done a few of these, and I started taking notes in Galatians. And so here, everything is like bugging out right now. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. See, the app is really going crazy. Okay, swiping. So here we go. Let's try that again. Zoom in. So it does zoom into 400%. As you guys can see, that's the closest that it goes. I love that on Samsung Notes it goes to 600%. So that's the only thing I don't like about this one, is that it doesn't go any closer than 400, but it works for me. And so you have Galatians at the top. You have your chapter, and then it's just a 2-column structure. Nothing crazy, nothing intense, really basic 2-column structure Bible. Which I do like in the King James translation. So chapter 1 is here, chapter 2 is here, and as you can see, I highlighted, and I don't think this highlight is actually on the bottom. So yeah, that wasn't on the bottom. See, gotta fix that bottom. All right, but I highlight, and right now for this I just use 3 colors. So this kind of teal green color I use for basic notes, anything that stands out, basic, right? Then the purple lavender one is for anything referencing the Holy Trinity, so God, Christ, the Holy Spirit. And then anything that I do in this like golden yellow color is referring to any phrases or terms that are repeated several times throughout that chapter, so that I can understand what is the main idea. And the main idea of this one was about the gospel, right? So yeah, and so that's that. Then I'll zoom in a little bit more and go up. Put the pen to the side. This is when we started. So we started this study on February 9th, 2022. And my bishop literally goes piece by piece of the chapter. He doesn't give the whole chapter in a day if he can, you know, break that down in a few. So again, I have my here, my color code system here, which I actually need to fix this because it actually should say something different, and so I'm going to fix that later. But important points will be in the teal, related to the Trinity will be in the lavender, and the yellow is for repeated phrases and words. So that's what that was for. Then I title it, of course, Midweek Manna with my bishop, J.D. Jenkins. The date I put here, and then I write the chapter and the verses we're on. So this one was Galatians 1, verses 1 through 12, and these were the notes. I type out the notes first, and then I do bullet points after I have typed everything out. Anything that he kind of tells us to say, like, if, you know how like when preachers preach and they be like, oh, well, tell your neighbor such and such, right? And so anytime he says, you know, I want you to say such and such, or put in the comments this word or this phrase, this is what I write. And so there was the title for this specific study was I'm Certified. And so I did highlight that as well by pretty much putting it in capitals. Hopefully that makes sense, right? Then he does cross references as well in here. And so I will go back into the notes and like highlight cross references in a different color, and then also highlight the things that I put in caps in different colors. I just haven't done it yet. And so here was the rest of that study for Galatians 1. This was 15 to 24. And so I like that I can put borders around my text. I like that I can put bullet points in a different color. I have my text. I can always change the font size, the font style, and all that. I have all this space at the bottom here, right? And so here was the rest of the notes for that study of Galatians 15 to 24 here. And then he completely went past the first couple verses in chapter 2, and we picked up on the 13th verse. And so yeah, it's just the same thing. I changed font colors by chapter so that I don't get confused. I do circle words so that I can pretty much look them up, and I think my definition should be below. No, for this one I did not get a chance to go back and do definition, so I do have to go and plug that definition in. But as you can see, I have in bold, freedom is power. This is missing bullet points because I never went back. Again, these happen on Wednesdays from 7 to 8 p.m. So by the time we get off by 8:30 p.m, I don't be wanting to go back. And I'm sorry if you guys hear music. My landlord is in the back right now and getting ready to play music, and my window is right there. So I apologize if you hear gospel music. But yeah, so moving on to chapter 3, here it is. So I always change the text color as well as the border. So there we go. And then I have chapter 4 notes here. Here I ended up doing the definitions at the bottom. And so what I did was, usually if I'm using a real Bible, I use different colors. But for some reason, I just wanted to stick to one color for looking up definitions. And so I circled them all with the shape tool. And then I wrote down the definitions on the bottom. It just worked for me. So, you know, I'm making it work and trying to figure out how I want to use it. And so here it is. Again, more notes from chapter 4. God is in control was bolded. You are the promised seed. Conditions may change, but your assignment stays the same. These are like key things that he said that stood out. And so going on to chapter 5. Chapter 5, we've been in here for a very long time, if you guys can see. Yeah, he was real in depth with this study, and it was profound. We actually finished it last Wednesday, so this coming Wednesday we'll be diving into chapter 6, finishing up Galatians. But again, change the font color, change the border color. My highlights do not change. I keep them the same. I might change them when I get to a different book in the Bible, but for that specific book I keep the same 3 colors so that I am not feeling overwhelmed by anything, and this needs to be on the bottom. But again, I kept the same colors. I don't have the definitions, so the definitions for these I will end up plugging up here because there's no more space. But yeah, we have that. It looks like that. So I mean, you guys can see we went through this study like crazy. We did it on the 30th, we did it on the 6th, we did it on the 13th, and ended on the 20th. And you guys can see my notes are squeezed down here, which is kind of why I like the idea of doing your digital Bible, because I can minimize the font so small and still be able to zoom in to read what I wrote, which is phenomenal. But that is pretty much it, I think, for this Bible. I know I did another I did another one in here, but I don't remember exactly where it was coming from. Yeah, because one of the elders in my church preached, and I put my notes in here. I just don't recall where I put the notes at, so I would have to go to a video to see that. But that's pretty much this Bible, the Remarkable Bible that I've been using. So yeah, now we're gonna go on to the next Bible, which is the BiblePaintShop Bible, but mine's right here is the PGL Bible Study Notes that I'll show you guys. And this one, oops, before I do that, let me sync this upload note, because we don't need no mishaps. no mishaps. That's why that icon there is gray. I need it to be green, not yellow, not red, and not gray. And so we are letting that sink there. So hopefully that should sink in a minute, and when I come back it should be green. But yeah, PGO Bible study notes. And so I did put a cover over top. This cover is specifically from PGO. This is actually from her newest release of digital covers for her planner. And this is the ivory. It's a part of the florals, and I really just like this floral so much. And so I put it over top of the main cover, which I'll show you guys in a second. And then I put Holy Bible and the KJV translation. And I love the aesthetic of it. It is so pretty. Oh, well, you can't see the original Bible cover because, you was able to see it there for a second. I'll show you guys later. But again, Holy Bible contained the Old and New Testament, King James Version from the BiblePaintShop. This is the digital Bible, created 2021. This is the table of contents, not the table of contents. This is the info and helps. Sorry, guys. I hope I'm loud enough that you guys can hear me and not the music from the backyard, because it's pretty loud right now. But yeah, this is where you can get your helps information, tells you how to utilize the linking. So you go to your table of contents, which then links you to the book of the Bible, which then you click the chapter to go to the chapter. And she has blank pages, line pages, and dotted pages. It shows you your navigation and all that great stuff. And so right now with Daisha from Planning a Godly Life, I will leave, actually click the card that is going to pop up. You will be able to go to her Bible study playlist. She is going through the Bible right now. She's currently in Genesis. She has done Genesis chapters 1 through 4, I believe. I am catching up. So right now I was able to complete chapters 1 and 2. And so let me just go back to the table of contents, because trying to flip through is ridiculous. There we go. And then 1. And so here is what I got from Daisha's video. Now, some of this stuff I did add in myself. Some of this stuff I got from the Enduring Word app and things like that. But pretty much I kept the same ordeal of just the 3 colors that I'm using to highlight. And so keywords or key things that pop out to me that are like really essential, I do in this kind of brownish yellow color. The lavender, of course, anything to do with the Trinity, so God, Jesus, the Holy Spirit. And then pink are just basic points that stand out. So basic points that stand out, and then I have those phrases that I think are like hitting me. I need to like look those up. And so let me zoom in so you guys can see again. So in the beginning is very crucial to me. And so I marked that with a yellow. God created, obviously that's something he's doing. And so I marked that with the purple, and then the pink, the heavens and the earth. And it is important to me to understand that, you know, God created that, right? And so that's why I marked it that way. What I did also was underlining. So I underlined in a hot pink just to keep the days of creation going, because sometimes I get my mind confused. My mind gets confused sometimes. I don't know about you guys, but I do. And then of course circling words that I wanted to define, and so I did that here. This time I did do separate colors, and so this one has a teal green, this one is an orange. But on the other half of the page it is like a interleaved Bible, and so here I have a few things. So everything in this box I copied from Daisha from her video. This is exactly how she had it in her video written out, but I of course have different fonts. I place them in a different order and things like that, and I'm gonna just move that there for a second. But yeah, and I'll explain where the stickers and everything comes from in a second. But I wrote this word out, Genesis 1. This is a sticker here from Daisha's Bible study stickers. I'm trying to remember the name of the stickers. I can't. I'll put it on the screen. Links for all these stickers and the Bibles and everything will be down below. This as well is also from Daisha, as well as this. And so yeah, I had got these 2 points from Enduring Word, and it just talks about what the foundation of doctrine that Genesis gives, as well as what it shows the origin of, and I wrote those out. And then I have these 2 points. Well, this point here, that God never created water, it was already on the earth, I got from Daisha. And then everything was named. All that I deal with or go through has a name attached to it. That's something that God kind of revealed to me, is that everything, he created everything with a name, right? He didn't just put things in order and be like, all right, go about. No, he gave everything a name. And even when it came to animals, he let Adam name those animals, right? And so it's important that when I'm going through things, I need to name what it is. When I'm feeling something, I need to name it. And that was a personal revelation he gave me, which kind of like blew my mind, right? And then the rest of these points I also got off of the Enduring Word app, and so it just gives some more information. Down here I wrote out vocabulary twice. That's why it looks kind of faded. I'll show you guys what I mean. Let me click it real quick. So it's literally just two separate things, but I put them on top of each other to make it shadowed, and then I have a sticker on the back. And then here are my definitions for the words that I circled. So yeah, the arrows I got off of Google. I just copied them and then posted them in here, and it comes in as a text, so we have that. And so here, this is also a whole sticker. If I can unlock it, this is a whole sticker right there. Let me lock that back. Which gives you book overview, so you can put the author, when, where, audience, purpose, key events, and notes. I have to go back and fill this out, of course, but yeah, so I'm gonna just show you what I've done so far and then show you guys the stickers and how I do them. And so here is the next page. More vocabulary words that I needed to mark. Again, you see the days underlined, so 4th and 5th day on here. Some things that stood out to me, of course, in this are male and female, as well as be fruitful and multiply. I boxed let, us, our, and our because it's referring to the Trinity. These are the words that I need to define, which I circled here. I didn't write them out yet. Then I put the chapter summary here, so the takeaway, I can put that information here. And then I have a prayer that I'm going to actually write out right here. And this is a sticker. Can't remember who I got it from. I will leave it. I'll show you guys shortly, but it's just a sticker, and then I just colored it in with the highlighter tool. So yeah. Then again, the rest of chapter 1 ends with the 6th day, and then we dive into chapter 2, which I actually went into today with Dacia's video. And so again, we start on the 7th day. I have one word that I had ended up circling, and so over here I have these two stickers are from the Lux book. This sticker is from Tanya Cart. That is the designer's name. This watercolor here with the deer is from Dacia. I just wrote out Genesis 2. This is also from Dacia. And these notes are actually not from Dacia, because Dacia's video, she ended up putting the notes from the Enduring Word. And that's pretty much what I did. I just copied and pasted in here and then set it up how I wanted it to go. This vocabulary sticker is basically where I'm going to put the definition and more information over here, and then I just threw this here for decoration. This is the rest of chapter 2. So again, more of those notes from Enduring Word. I put another chapter summary sticker here, and then these 3 stickers I just put not too long ago. This one is for key people, this one is for key verse, and this one is my reflection. So key people, obviously I'm going to put Adam and Eve here, right? At first, I wanted to do character summaries here, but I didn't. I opted out of that. I'm going to do the key verse, the key people, and then my reflection and thoughts. And then that was the end of chapter 2. And then chapter 3 is the video I'm going to be going into next and putting in the stickers. And so I just want to show you guys with at least with Samsung tablets, because I am a Samsung user. I'm not an Apple user ever. So we have the ability to have multiple screens up, whether you have it in tablet mode or whether you have it in Dex laptop mode. And so I love that. You can do split screen, you can do triple screen if you want, but I love the fact that I can overlay and have so many things open, and I'll show you guys what I mean, right? So I can have my photo gallery open, I can have YouTube open here, right? We can just open up YouTube if I want. And if I swipe this here, I have so many other things that I can open up. So if I needed the Holy Bible app, I'll just show you guys for short. I can literally place it here. Again, I can do split screen here on the side, on this side, on the bottom or the top, or I can just put it as an overlay and it will pop up as an overlay, which I adore and love. And so I don't need this right now, obviously. But we're gonna minimize that. But here are, this is my gallery. I don't have any like private pictures of myself. I do have one little video clip of my nephew because it was so cute. It was so cute. But yeah, I have a whole bunch of stickers. So all these things you see are literally stickers. Sticker galore for my planner and for the Bible. And so scrolling down, oh, I also have audiobooks in here. So you'll see like the covers of the audiobooks that I read. But yeah, so these here are already in the Bible, but they are a part of this Bible study volume 1 from the Bible Paint Shop. And so it comes with 5 colors, right? And then you get various different stickers. This one is signs of the end times, prophecy to come, sermon notes, a closer look, chapter summary, book overview, soap method, vocabulary, another vocabulary, Bible study notes when you want to follow along. So you put the date, speaker, passages in the notes. This one is for devotional. This is commentary. This is important. And then another important, and context is key. That was the final one. So that is from the actual designer of this Bible, the Bible Paint Shop. There are a few other sets. So these abstract ones you guys see here, I'm going to try to go back up. So all of these and all of these, and there's like a few more throughout this photo album. Brushstroke small, brushstroke medium, the circles. I think there's like extras and other things. Those are also from the Bible Paint Shop, right? And so then I have more faith stickers. Just want to make sure I'm not going past anything. So I have faith stickers from the Lux book. And so this one says faith. These are just, you know, stickers here that are great for planners and also for your digital Bible, which are great decorative stickers, you know, phrases and things like that. This is another one, Faith in Color from Lux book, in a different color scheme. I think this one you paid for, and then this one was free or something along those lines. One of them you had to pay for and one of them was free. Don't really remember. Then I have these faith digital stickers from Love Janelle, which are pretty fun. Here's another one of those insert stickers from Bible Paint Shop. So you get the 5 colors again. Then you get exemplifying Christ, miracles of God, promises of God, loving God, faithful God, awesome God, heart speak, laid on my heart, who God is in the passage, who Jesus is in this passage. And I think that's the last one, right? Yeah. Then I go into more Love Janelle stickers. This one is God and Goals. And I love this one because it's purple and lavender. Like, we love to see it. So she gives you functional stickers for your planner. Like this one, you can stick in your planner, or you can use them in your Bible, which I have been using. This is another one from her. This one is God's Plan, which has more of a pastel kind of feel to it. This is the third one that I got from Bible Paint Shop, which again, you get those colors, which are more muted. And then you get the inserts which say strength in the Lord, love your neighbor, act of faith, there is power in prayer, life's lessons, seasons of life, praise report, dear Lord, Heavenly Father, and then who God says I am. I have so many inserts that I have to like look. Oh, and this is the planner cover that I was talking about. It's called the Ivory Preppy Gardens. And so you have this one, this design. This is the one that I'm using as the cover to this Bible, and this one. Oh, also this one. So yeah, we have that. Trying to see which else there is. Okay, so I have Live in the Word color, Live in the Word faith stickers from Zoe Studios, I think it's called. They come in 5 colors, and so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You would have seen these stickers here with the key people in the key verse. And another thing that I forgot to mention is with this, I can keep it as opaque where I can't see anything, or I can click this, and I can change the transparency. If I want to be able to see the words, if I don't want to see them, if I want to make it really, really light, and like it is still here. I am still scrolling, but I don't know if you'll be able to pick it up on camera, but I can see it. And I just think that is so amazing. But I'm just going to open up this one here. They pretty much have 105 or 104 stickers each. So you get your cultural context, a banner, you know, just some cool ones, shapes really, which I think are fun. But I also like the functional ones where there are things written here, some words, faith, But yeah, here we go into the functional one. So comparison of translations. So say if I wanted to put the Amplified translation alongside the King James, I could literally pull this out to the side. And actually, let me show you guys. So what I do here on the Android tablet is I will basically, let me start over. So I go to the image that I want. So if I want this, right, we have that. I can hold it from here and drag it. And so now that sticker is in my thing. It's in the Bible. And if I wanted to, I could lock it so that it doesn't move. It will not move. As you guys can see, I can unlock it and move it. I can resize it. I can stretch it out if I want to, bring it down some. Like, there's so many ways that I can make this Bible so fun to use. And so, yeah, but comparison of translations, you have word studies, right? The SOAP method, lesson, if you want to put what Christ revealed, title, key people, keyword, outline, the main points of the chapter, which I think is cute. And I'm actually probably going to use that. I'm probably going to use this. I think I'm going to use it. We'll try to place it here. So it's also amazing because I'm able to cover up those stickers that the designer had already placed, and then I can lock that in place. And so now, instead of a chapter summary picture that I had, which you've seen here, I now have this, the main points of the chapter outline, right? And if I wanted to change the color, I could change the color to any of the other colors, right? So you have main idea, key verse, geographical setting, political context, cultural context, historical context, book of, and then some information, timeline. You get more words, of course, again. So yeah, I have that. Here is the mountain landscape insert pack. It just came with color backgrounds. So you have this one. So say if I wanted to switch that and I wanted to do something more on the muted side, right? I could essentially drag and drop this in, resize it to cover up this spot. And I will resize it enough so the pink is not showing. It's kind of still showing. Lock it. And there we go. There it is. So now that pink is covered up, and when I swipe, I have these, then I have these, and then it'll go back to the basic ones over here. But I'm probably not going to keep that, so we're going to unlock and delete, but I'm going to keep that one there. But yeah, it just came with those pretty mountain backgrounds, and then these basic colors. Okay. And I think that is it. Of course, I have PGL stickers. And so here are the faith stickers from PGL. These bottom ones were free on her website. They are free resources, which I adore and like. And then these watercolor ones you can grab on her website or her Etsy. They're just so cute. I love it. I think the pink ones are my favorite. The pink one, of course, is lavender. I love the watercolor feel. It's so gorgeous. I really hope she comes out with more of these. Daisha, if you're watching this, please come out with more of these stickers, please. They're gorgeous. Maybe in some like fall colors or summery colors. I don't know. I have more faith stickers here. These are just quotes from like well-known people. So Jen Wilkin, Corrie ten Boom, Elise Fitzpatrick, Ann Voskamp, C.S. Lewis, A.W. Tozer, you know, Lisa Turkis. So that's great. And I think that might be it for faith-based stickers that I have on here. I mean, if I do get any more, I pretty much just put them inside of its own file so that it pops up easy and I'm able to immediately find those stickers. I have a lot of random stickers that are just literally in this random area. They're just randomized stickers. Like, there's no rhyme or reason to these, but I have them. So yeah, but that is how I have been using this, and I'm actually going to continue my study of chapter 3 and 4 today before my son gets out of school. But yeah, that's how I've been using this Bible. It has been so fun to use. And yeah, so tomorrow, fingers crossed, I can do that video for you guys, and I'll be using this copy of the Bible. That is the original cover to the Bible. It says, "Be still and know that I am God." I don't really necessarily like this Bible, so what I would do is just cover it up, and that's probably what I'm going to do now. So system picker, and let's pick a cover. I think I had used one of her lavender covers, so I gotta find that same cover that I used. I think it's this one. Yep. There we go. And then we just wait. It is being dragged in. And then all I do is place it over top. I don't want to distort it too much, so I try to extend it as much as I can. There we go. And then I'm just trying to find a cute position for this. I guess that's it. Then we would lock it, and then that is the Bible cover that I would have, and then I will put Holy Bible, King James Version right over top of that, and that would be my Bible cover. And again, this is the same Bible, essentially the same Bible, but this one is a blank copy, so there are no notes, and so I can have fun with this. And this one I decided to do unlined, so there's no dots, there's no lines. If I wanted to do that, I could add them in, but at least now when I go to add in stickers, I don't have to worry. I'm just going to take a random sticker right now because whatever. We're just going to take this random sticker, pop that in there, and, you know, there's nothing in the back to kind of, ooh, I did not mean to do that. But there's nothing in the back to get in the way of the sticker being there, right? And so, yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to dive into the realm of doing digital Bible studies. I've missed doing Bible studies with you guys so much. Many of you have asked me nonstop, and they are coming back. They are coming back. And so I thank you guys for just bearing with me in this time. Many of you guys have watched a sermon that I did at my church, and I thank you so much for watching it. Yeah, God has literally been moving, and I probably will share more information as I can when I can, but there's a lot of things happening right now behind the scenes, a lot of things he's been revealing to me business wise with my body butter business. I don't want to just do body butters. I do want to expand into body care and skincare and things like that, and he has allowed me to see different things, see how I want to change up the business, and yeah, I cannot wait. But yeah, that is it for this video. I thank you guys for watching, rating, commenting, subscribing. If you made it to the end of this video, put this emoji. Hopefully it pops up on the screen when I edit. Yeah, let me know how you guys feel about digital Bible journaling. And yeah, if you answered these questions for the red and green card of the Christian culture game, let me know down below. Again, the questions will be pinned in the comment section of this video. And so that is it. I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.